Welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast.
All right, you good?
Yo.
All right. Yo. I want to welcome you to the Jay and Friends podcast. Feature now, episode 243. We are here. We are back after a well-deserved vacation, a break. Listen, it's not a lot of shit to talk about because some of that shit is dated. So we're not gonna speak on stuff that had kind of a lot of stuff that happened while we was gone, but we're gonna get to some stuff. We miss y'all. So we're gonna get right to it. Let me play my to my phone. Get this pod open and popping. Before I get started, I want to send a shout out to those that wear the uniform, those that wore the uniform, those that will wear the uniform in the future. Shout out those that hang out at the VA all day. Shout out United States of Baltimore, Zone 18, and the rest of PG County. Here's the part opener. Let's get it.
Anyway, American cities have a big family, so if you want to hear the rest of it, hear me out. This is extremely important. I'm from Atlanta. Houston is Atlanta's little sister. Dallas is our big brother. LA is our they-them cousin with blue hair. LA's daddy is Las Vegas. Okay, now New York is Atlanta's divorced parents. Follow me now. New York is two people, a mom and a dad. That's divorced. Chicago is our uncle on our daddy's side, as in New York's brother, Chicago. Okay, now DC is our auntie, is our bougie auntie on our mother's side. You following me? Okay, stay with me now. Now, Philly is Atlanta's rowdy, ratchet-ass cousin on our mama's side. Philly is DC's son, okay? Boston is our grandpappy. Boston is Atlanta's grandfather. You get what I'm saying? Okay, now, New Orleans is Atlanta's grandmother. And New Orleans has a country-ass son named Mobile. You feeling me? You following? You following it? Which makes Mobile Atlanta's uncle, but he's the uncle we don't let at the family gatherings. You get what I'm saying? Miami is our baby auntie. Now, Auntie Miami doesn't have any children. She is out living her best life. She's in her white couch era. Just to clarify, Miami is Mobile's sister, his baby sister, and New Orleans' youngest daughter. Anyway, American cities have a big family, so
Let's go. Turn them radios up. Episode 243.
20 summers, nigga.
Gonna be a long set though. Shout out to all our day ones.
We got permission.
Yeah. Don't think we not bad. We
All our
just-
sneakerheads.
Yeah.
The holiday season is upon us. Now, this podcast drops November 17th, Saturday, on all streaming platforms and YouTube. But this podcast turns 5 years old, Friday, November 16th, the day an idea went live. It actually started in 2017, but we didn't have our episode. That took 2 years to do all the legal shit. So, because this is our 5-year anniversary,
Dream team.
don't do that. Fuck them niggas. But let's do it. Welcome. Welcome to the Jam Friends Podcast, freaking now, episode 243. I'm your rejuvenated, retired, and happy host, Jay.com. To the right of me, Nell is here.
What it is, dummy?
How you doing? How you feeling? How was your vacation, bro?
It's cool, man. Cool. You know, been off for a little minute. It was like back and forth. Working, working the hell out me. It's always good to have time off, especially time off from the pod. Even though we love giving you guys content, when we do have a break, we're still thinking about the pod. So it's like we don't even turn it off for real. We're still trying to think of new ideas and different ways to give you guys content.
Yeah,
so we still when we off, we still working.
Yeah.
So, but other than that though, man, same old man. Just working, maintaining.
All right, so for me, man, it felt good just to be off again. We still go back and forth. We kicking ideas and trade memes and, you know, trading cards. That's the code word I say.
Yep, good stuff.
And I took an impromptu trip to DR for my 43rd birthday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Turned 43. And it was cool. It was a little warmer than what I wanted it to be, but you know, you going to an island, that's what you're gonna get.
That's what I need right now.
Yeah, you had that heat, dog. But it just felt good celebrating my birthday with the people you love, man. And it be those little things just to have them around you and to have that energy and the spirit, and so that was dope. I really do fucking feel rested, like really rested. Y'all niggas sleeping and going to sleep at 5 and 6 o'clock because it get dark. I'm up, jittery, wired, online, doing all kind of shit. Just I feel it must be because I'm rested. I just feel like I got energy and I'm just hopping and popping. Got shit to do.
Bro,
like, so
literally, I've been getting home from work, get home about 6:30, 7 o'clock. I haven't even turned the television on. I haven't even watched any sports, no Sports Center, no shows, nothing. Straight to sleep. Take a shower, in the bed. 7, 8 o'clock. I'm in the bed. Like this shit. I don't know what this year, man. This shit, man. They need to do away with this bullshit, man.
I love it, man.
Look here, the farmers know what time it is. All this technology, they don't need to fall back. The fuck? No, man, this shit is killing me though, man. Like it really, like I see why certain people. I remember Jimmy one time told me, she had some glasses that it's a yellow tint. So even at night or when it's starting to get dark, she put the glasses on. It's almost like it's daytime because it has this bright ass yellow tint.
Oh, the trick up brain.
Yeah, it fucks with your mentals. Like
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it fucks with mine. I need something because you looking at the sky at 4 o'clock. You like, yo, where are you going? What are you doing?
I love it, man. I swear I love it. I love it.
Fuck that.
And it get like the only thing I don't like is the sun come up stupid early. Like
Yeah, sun is up early. Yeah.
Stupid
6, 7 o'clock. Sun is on the on this Lion King shit. Something.
Yeah. Real quick while I'm talking about on vacation. Now this is hate. This sound like hate. Like you old motherfuckers in wheelchairs in the like old people. Like I really think you should board last. You should not board first. You should not board first.
You're gonna take up all the spots if
Huh?
you're gonna take up all the spots if they get on last.
No, they got an assigned seat. They should board last. They should not do pre-board. You shouldn't do that. Now, I people with the kids, cool. If you're on crutches, cool. But if you in a wheelchair, you should be on last. They held the line up for the wheelchair lady. She taking forever. Of course, she was sitting in 33F, so it took her forever to get on the plane. I'm 1B. No. We got to do something about this. And I know it's hate. It's hate. What else?
Don't get in a wheelchair. Fuck it.
I've done it before because
knee.
when you go overseas, they don't have TSA. So normally you pay one of the little dudes like, yo, here's a 20, push me through. I tell him I hurt my ankle,
My knee.
Yeah, but I didn't think to do that the last time. So me and my sister just sat in this line for it seemed like about a fucking hour, bro.
My knee. Everything is my knee.
But story time with Jay. We went out to the club one night, and when I tell you my sister was like the fucking bad boy street team, the whole night, the DJ, it's this big ass, look like a motherfucking Jerry Jones Jumbotron above the DJ head. The first shit started was saying happy birthday, Jay. And then for the rest of the night, that shit was just saying the Jay and Friends podcast.
That gotta be the cover art.
My sister is like on the stage that look, yo, that's him. And follow Jay. Now I'm getting all these random foreigners on the following me and shit. But it was a good time. If you was on my Instagram, you seen what this girl booty was like water.
Water.
Yeah, just jiggling. Had a good time with that. And what I didn't post was I had a little.
Nah, you can't say that shit.
What we say? I'll beep it out. What you say? And the security was next to me, and I was like, yo, I want her. Now, she was ugly in the face, but it was the fact that she was...
She wasn't ugly. She was just unattractive to you.
All right, we could use that. I normally say semi-cute, where it's like, you ain't cute, but you ain't ugly, but I can't say that for her. What'd you say? What I'm going to call her again?
Unattractive.
Unattractive. There we go. So he picked her up like a little chuggy doll and bloop, popped her down. She started dancing a little bit, and she turned around to me, dinero, bitch, I'm gonna pay you. Shit, just dance. Don't get too close. Just dance for the content, lady.
They do be having a whole lot of ass though.
Yeah, they do. She had them little muffin top hands too.
They always that and the little grandma elbow type shit.
Yeah. What else? Still on the highlights. I went to Zara Home. I never knew that Zara had a home store.
Oh, that's where you was at. Well, I
forgot to post that picture. I posted it, but yeah, it's a Zara Home. They had some fire shit in there. What else? Yeah, no. It was good. It just kind of reset. And I love my sister. I love the energy you bring. She is a fucking ball to be around. She be laughing and she give off dope vibes. So Janie, I love you.
Shout out to sis.
Yes, sir. So I talked about old niggas in wheelchairs. All right, you ready to get started? Mm-hmm. All right, let me pull him up. All right. So it was a Marine recruit who he fled boot camp. So Marines all go to boot camp in San Diego. Or I want to say, or North Carolina. But I know San Diego for real. He went there, and I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe it was just a shock of his life. But my boy said, fuck that, I'm gone. And normally they don't really, well, I know the Army. The Army don't really give a fuck. If you flee, you flee, and they'll catch you when they catch you. But nah, I don't think, from the picture, he didn't get too far, because he was still in his uniform. He was in the airport. He got just green t-shirt on, his little pants and shit. They ain't say what the dude's name was, but
so he had a this ain't for me type moment.
Yes, and that happens. That has happened. I've seen it. You will see people will try to get kicked out for like the most stupidest shit. I know this one dude, I forgot his name when I went to basic. He tried to act like he was like blind, and they was like, all right, we're gonna play this game with you. I ain't never seen glasses that thick. Them bitches look
Can
like.
they put you off for fighting?
You can, but fighting, that's also a crime. So you can get charged with assault and shit like that. So yes, they will put you out. But by the time they put you out, if you would have just stuck with it, you would have been gone. So it's like counter, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of productive.
But you ain't got to do what?
All right, well, okay. So check this out. Let's say basic training, 9 weeks. 9 weeks. Mm-hmm. You go and fight in week 2. Now, you got to go through pre-trial, trial, all that shit. You probably like a year and a half before you even fucking go. Go to jail. Then you go into jail. You halfway through your contract, you sign a 3-year contract. So sometimes shit don't even really be worth it. Mm. But what I will say is this. For people who got kids want to go in the military, if you go and you sign that paperwork to go, you don't have to go. You are good until you get your ass on that plane. Once you get your ass on that plane to go wherever they sending you to boot camp, your ass belongs to the government. But if you sign that contract and you change your mind, you can change your mind. But the moment you get your ass on that plane and you bounce, it's up and it's stuck, like Cardi say. Mm. So I had a homeboy, Terrence Cosby. He signed the paperwork. He was like, fuck that shit, I ain't going. Ain't no harm, no foul. They don't fuck with you. But if you leave, you physically leave, you theirs.
And basic training, do they still do the shit like they used to do in the movies, cut all your hair off and shit?
Yeah. Yeah. You just for the first time. You can grow it back after that, but like you see everybody, we got like wavy scalps and shit. But the first time, yeah, they ain't like Michael Jordan baldy, but like they give you like the little boy. That Kanye ball,
you get that one of the grain, that Doc Rivers.
Against the grain, right? Yeah, that Doc. You could barely see that hairline, And they ain't even gonna line you up.
They ain't gonna line you up.
Nope.
They just hit you, right?
Yeah, boom. You gonna get a haircut.
No facial hair, none of that shit, everything.
I mean, they don't give a fuck. They just going all kind of ways on your face. They're just trying to get that.
That bitch with the
Korean
Ross,
lady too.
You got that Ross and all that shit is
gone.
Gone.
Them Korean, they don't be giving a fuck. And they had the Flobies, the one that sucked the hair.
Yeah.
This shit be like zoom, zoom, zoom. Next. Then they flow you through. You get all the fucking shots. Niggas be like, you just be standing there. Like I remember, for me, they was like, all right, everybody stand on that wall, roll your left shirt up, and pull your pants down a little bit so the top of your ass. That lady came with that. That's with the gun. And like, pew, 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 giving motherfucking vaccines and shit, and pew in the ass. The next lady, pew, 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 pew. I was like, golly. They don't give a fuck.
Would you do the military over again?
That's a trick question. Would I do the military over again? Do I know what I know now, or just go back to that time and
Go back to that time? Because it's easy if you know what you know.
I was about to say.
Oh, this shit gonna be a breeze then.
Would I do the military? If I didn't know what I know now, yeah, I would do it all over again. It was never in the cards for me to do 20 years. I always thought I was gonna do like 5 or 6 and be done. Which I was gonna do that till Jake's mom was like, "I'm keeping him." I was like, oh shit, I gotta re-up. But if I had to do it again, yeah. If I knew what I know now, no. I would have just never left school. Fuck that. And then kept investing because I was working for America Online. So I would have kept investing my money.
AOL?
Yep. So I would have did that.
A dial up.
Nigga, what? Fucking up the phone lines.
What?
Fucking them up.
Man, this shit, somebody keep calling about folk. You cut me off. Some on Messenger. God damn it. I got action.
You got the phone and be like, matter of fact, rest in peace to the You Got Mail dude. He just died.
Really?
Yeah, he was like 86 years old, white dude who You've Got Mail. Yeah, he died. Rest in peace to him, man. But yeah, I can see why the Marines boot camp is some YouTube that shit.
I was just there, so I was just there yesterday with the Marines.
They different.
Yeah, I mean, everything about them is different. Like I don't mess around with them at all anyway, but like I definitely don't fuck around with the Marines.
Yeah, you don't even play with them.
I've seen them lean on people, and I've seen how like stern he was. And it was this one guy. He was pretty stern with me, but I can't turn it off either.
Is the nigga at the gate?
Yeah. So I'm like, I with this shit too, because at the end of the day, I literally don't give a fuck about delivering this shit here.
Yeah.
Like, I actually don't want to be here. So if you want to get your shit off, I'm gonna get my shit off too. So I don't know you. You're not gonna talk to me crazy. I don't care what that driver did before me, after me. I don't care.
What the fuck he give you issue about? With the load or your paperwork?
Because paperwork, and then if your point of contact is not answering. So your point of contact has to talk to, I deliver to the FBI. So the FBI, my point of contact needs to contact the FBI, let them know I'm coming there. FBI needs to contact the Marines at the gate that I'm coming there.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then there's a fucking hold up.
Because they got to go call and track somebody down.
And the Marines be like, they'll do, if that shit ain't in the system, all right, now you need to do that. And then I was kind of holding up it's a big ass parking lot, but it was like they wanted me to move.
Yeah, the truck.
And I'm calling my contact and he's not answering. Because he didn't give me his cell phone. He gave me his office number and he wasn't in his office. So I'm sitting there for like 40 minutes. It's summertime, it's hot. And he got to talking crazy. So who you talking to? Because I'm not these kids that's out here.
Black or white. All right.
So I'm with everything that you on. Like I'm and they just they talk crazy. But I respect it, but like you can't, no one walking this earth can talk to me crazy.
Yeah.
My mom don't talk to me crazy. I don't allow my father or anyone else to talk to me crazy. And he helped halfway create me.
Yeah.
Can't talk to me crazy. So I'm not gonna let some random ass person, I don't give a fuck who you are. Except for this lady, I let her get that shit off. I ain't even gonna front. I was at the CIA building. and I didn't see the sign that say no cell phones, no nothing. And I just was texting my contact to let them know I'm at the gate about to get checked.
You wasn't even in the building?
Oh, no, you outside. They don't know. Soon as you get, they let you come through the gate, then now you go to get checked. The moment you pass that shit, no, nothing. You got to take your Apple Watch off, all that shit. That is nothing.
Well,
she was like,
normally...
get the fuck out the fuck. Oh, shit. Yo. It was funny and everything at the same time. I was a little nervous. She was like, get the fuck out the phone.
White or black? White or black?
What the fuck she was. And I got the fuck out that phone though. But yeah, as soon as you get, after they check your truck and you go around to the building, I tried going to the building. They were like, oh no, you got the phone on you? I was like, no, I was in the truck. They're like, oh no, you got to take that watch off. I'm like, it's just a watch. She was like, well, you're not going to be in here if you don't take that watch off. Word, I can dig it. And took it back. But I mean, I understand it's a CIA building.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Oh, man. I think we named the pod White or Black. I don't know. Because your face. Yo, listen. That's going to be real, boy. All right. So while we were gone, the presidential election happened.
Fucking Big T.
And Big T pulled that shit up, man. Like it, hate it, love it. A new president has been crowned. Mm-hmm. And it is what it is. We don't make the rules. You just gotta. You don't. The field is the field. Mm-hmm. And you just gotta play, man. You gotta play. Kamala fell short. What's your thoughts on it, man?
I can keep it 100 now that it's over with. Like, I fuck with Big T, but I did not vote for Big T. I voted for Kamala.
Same.
I did.
Same.
I just wasn't feeling Big T and his views on this go round. Last go round, I was with him. On this go, I wasn't. I was going to vote. I wasn't going to be one of those voters be like, fuck him, I ain't voting this year. I was like, nah, I'm going to vote. I had told one of my friends. She was like, she hadn't voted in 9 years.
Oh, you tripping.
God.
Tripping.
Well, I mean, you need to go fill in the fucking box, I think, on this one. Yeah. Ma'am, you're a woman, aren't you?
Yeah.
But I'm not mad. I'm not too mad at it. I thought Kamala had a puncher's chance, but it seems like it got ugly quick, and she wasn't able to recover from it. So we just gonna have to go see. I mean, I was in North Carolina last weekend, so them boys was happy.
I bet they was.
They was happy down there.
I bet they ass was.
That really was. I was down in Boone, North Carolina.
Woo!
And, yeah, I was down in there. In there, and it was crazy because they was talking to me. I had stopped at a couple spots. They were talking to me like they had some sense. I was a little nervous.
Yeah, man.
But I was down in there. It looked like I should be around these spots at the 5.
Hell no, take your ass home. I went into this election hopeful. I thought she did enough. And last time when Sleepy Joe won, he won because in Philly, and I want to say it was Detroit and Atlanta, those suburban cities, those urban cities, black people came out and voted. And that what won in them states. What was surprising is black males and Spanish males put Big T over the top.
Yo, a lot of my friends, and which I understand, I won't even call them friends, social media friends. But I have some people that I'm cool with, though, outside of social media, excuse me, that I know voted for Big T. Some of them I can understand probably their reason and why, because of where they work at. A couple of them was working down at the ports. So I understand their reasoning, because they probably feel as though Big T is going to keep those ports running and keep that import-export, try to keep it more here and whatever. But, I mean, the port is going to be the port. The port is going to work. But I understood their reasoning of just that, of their livelihood within themselves. So I understood that shit. Then some of them was just flat out, no woman should run the country.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Your mother could be your mother, but your mother can't run the country.
No, your mother could be your mother, but your mama can't run the house if your daddy there.
Yeah.
Unless you a few niggas that I know, but yeah,
Christ.
No, so I was shocked. I ain't gonna say it. I wasn't shocked at that Big T won. I was shocked at that shit that put him over the hump, which was the Spanish males. Now he's all over the place with these appointees he's picking. He got Elon Musk doing some shit. I seen on Twitter somebody was like, Kanye West just shut the fuck up for 2 more years. He could have been the lead designer for the White House.
Coulda.
But yeah, man. So this goes into the next one. Or no, real quick before we go to that, who you think gonna perform at Big T inauguration?
I'm not sure. It ain't damn sure gonna be 50.
If you had to pick one black person,
who was rolling with him like that?
So it is one that I think would, but I don't. So he had a lot of appearances for black people who supported him, and they say he like canceled the shit. But I would have said like Kodak Black.
Yak keep fucking with them pills too much, so Yak on social media looking crazy in the face now.
I could see Chris Michelle. She sang for who? She sang for Trump.
Trump.
Yeah, she did. I can see her running it back.
That backlash was crazy.
Yeah, I can see them running it back. And I think it's gonna be a wild card R&B singer, like a wild
Yeah, definitely an R&B singer. It's not gonna be a rapper.
But I don't know, maybe Neo. Let's see, Neo.
Maybe. He don't need the money.
I don't think.
I don't know if he want that type of publicity though.
He don't give a fuck.
No, he a savage. He a savage sniper. But
I
don't think he give a fuck.
So yeah, now who knows? But his defense choice, right? The Secretary of Defense he's going to nominate is let me go find the motherfucker. Hegseth. His name.
I promise you I thought it was a joke.
It sounded like one of them fucking blog shits. What's his fucking Pete Hegseth, who to serve as the defense secretary, he was a Fox News host and he was a captain in the National Guard. And here's the crazy part too now. When you have like black cultural, very large black cultural pages that be posting this shit, it be funny when you see white people in the comments like going in. Mm-hmm. And I normally don't read the comments, but I was clicking. And I'm like, yo, what? How did fucking Baller Alert even get on your algorithm, bro? Mm-hmm. Like, you should be on like Politico, Fox, or some CNN shit. Like, how are you here in fucking the shade room going at it with black people? But it's some interesting shit about him. And here's a fact that I learned.
Cool, Big T.
Yeah, during his last administration, Trump hates the CIA. He hates the CIA. And he did not use the CIA when he was in office. Supposedly. What I had learned was he said, I don't need nothing from y'all. Y'all continue doing what y'all do, but I don't need shit from y'all. He hired a civilian intelligence agency to give him all his shit, which I didn't even know them shits exist. Well, I did, but I didn't. But he was getting all his intel from a civilian agency. It's fucking crazy. But they want to banish the Department of Education, which, after doing research, I see two sides of this shit. The Department of Education was stood up in 1979, 76 or 79. But before there was a Department of Education, United States of America ranked number 1 in education. After the Department of Education, we dropped to 24th in the world. So it was one of them things where like numbers don't lie. But under Department of Education, you got DEI, diversity, equality, and inclusion, which that makes sure that black people, people of color get equal rights and all this shit and funding in schools and all this shit. So they also want to overhaul the federal government to you government workers, federal government workers. And the phrase, I forgot the dude's name, but he said if a president can only do 4 to 8 years, then why the fuck should you shouldn't be able to work for the government for 20 years. You should have to continue to kind of cycle through. And I'm like, it makes sense, but it don't make sense. Because you're not an elected appointee. You fucking hold the job, which makes the government run. But if you want to cycle the government, you're not gonna have any continuity. And I don't know how you think that you gonna every president you just do a clean sweep and swap new niggas out. This ain't like a 12-man basketball team. Like you talking about hundreds of thousands of people that work for the government all over the world, and after 4 years in a presidential change, you got to change out too. And then let's say they perturb that they ain't staying on. I ain't training this motherfucker. I'm out.
Let me see, hold up, cause
So I don't understand that part. What you got?
cause I know like some like council people, cause like Mary Platt Clark, she just passed away Sunday, I believe. She was 83, but she was in council, even though she was for the people though. But like, she held the chair for damn near like 30 something years. Is that, I mean, cause she was in the right, I mean, she definitely showed love for black people in the city of Baltimore. You want that on your side. But still, like, is it a good thing though for a person to hold a seat for just that long, even though, like you said, it's a job.
It is. But again, my thing is, it's like it's not an elected. You're not like, how you gonna tell? I don't know. Like, you go and deliver shit at the FBI, right? Mm-hmm. And the person that does all the supply shit, you got to keep changing out. Like, bro, that's just a job. You know what I'm saying? It's not like an elected job. This is the person that makes sure all the supplies on this base, in this building, get ordered and go to where it need to fucking go. I don't get it. So, he is going to overhaul this shit, and
How long do judges get to be on the bench?
A U.S. Supreme Court? Yeah. That's a lifetime appointment. Until you fucking say, I don't want to do this shit no more. So,
you think that's good or bad?
I think that's bad. I don't think you should be a lifetime appointee, even though that's one of the highest prestigious, you know what I'm saying, positions too. I don't think it should be like, I don't know. I think you should do no more than maybe 10. Like, keep fresh. We ain't never seen, I think the youngest we seen was Ketanji Brown, that chick from back in the day. I think it was Biden's pick. That black lady got her in there. And it was tough to get her in there, but you want to, I think you need fresh blood in there. Like, but to get to the Supreme Court, you got to be some type of OG and had been through some shit. No court cases, law and all that, and I get it. But these old heads who just be sitting in there and you get to the point where I think the whole Supreme Court, I'm almost certain by the time Big T is done will be all his appointees because it's a big, large group of them that's about to retire. And all he does is he gives a name, and then they go through an interview process, and then they go to Congress it's like a interview that should be on TV, and then they vote, and that's it. So,
they make $216,000 a year.
That's it, and they don't really be working like that. So, I take it. Fuck it.
The highest paid is $286,000.
That ain't bad. They ain't bad for the little bit of work they do. They don't do much. It'd be like, and it's not like they got to go in the courtroom either. Like shit cross their desk, and they get a chance to go research and do whatever they do to render verdicts and shit. So, and it take a lot of shit for something to reach the Supreme Court anyway.
Well, you kind of getting shortchanged a little bit.
Who?
The Chief Justice, because they are saying here the Chief Justice should make $312,000.
I'm sure
Chief Justice of the United States.
Who is the Chief Justice of the United States? I know it ain't Clarence Thomas.
John Roberts.
Oh, Willie Brown hate Clarence Thomas.
I don't know. They fuck with Clarence Thomas.
But
district judges make $246.
That's good. Some good little money.
Circuit judges make $257. Associate Supreme Court Justice makes $298.
So it's different. It's different titles and this shit.
Mm-hmm. Damn. That's good bank. That is good bank.
Let me see. We got all right. The FAA bans flights, all U.S. flights to Haiti, because Spirit flight. My headline on Twitter said it was hit with a switch, and I'm like, ain't no fucking way. But it got hit with something with some major caliber, at least 7.62. But a Spirit flight going to Haiti was diverted because it was shot up. I think somebody did get hit on that flight. So prayers and well wishes to you. But
Yeah, so the incident involving the Spirit Airline Flight 951 traveling from Fort Lauderdale to the Dominican Republic. The plane diverted to Santiago in the DR around 11:30 after sustaining damage. While no passengers were reported injured, one flight attendant sustained minor injuries. According to the airline in response, the Spirit had to divert two other flights, and the JetBlue and American Airlines canceled their flights because of possible shootings.
Shout out to some of my Haitian brethren, but who the fuck want to go to Haiti anyway? Ain't nothing over there. All the Haitians go to, bruh. I never noticed this because I've been in the DR before, but Haitians in the DR are like Mexicans in America. Them motherfuckers be working, boy, for little or nothing. They be working. One dude at the it was a collective of Airbnbs. But it looked like a resort, but it wasn't. But it was this one dude. He always was helping me. So I'm like, the day I'm leaving, I'm like, he in regular clothes. I'm like, what you doing off? Like, why you at work on your day? Like you in regular clothes. He's like, oh, I live right upstairs. Above the office? He was like, yeah. He was like, bunk bed? You know, bunk bed? Like 3. He was like, I said, how long you been? Motherfuckers say 17 years. 17 in the bunk bed, my boy? Oh no. And he basically just went on to tell me that over in Haiti they ain't really getting no money. And he come over here for education, came over there for education and get some money. So get it how you live, my boy.
Maybe that's where the fuck Trick Daddy from, since he's not an African American.
You want to talk about it? I agree with him. Explain to me how we African Americans.
I don't know. I don't get into the whole, because what are we?
American.
American?
Just American. Africans don't like us.
No.
So
they don't.
And shit, I ain't from there. I'm from Florida. So, but Florida is a part of America. So I'm American. Now, I'm sure I have some African heritage, which I'm cool with repping my African heritage, even if you let me figure out what the fuck tribe I'm from. But I think it's the messenger and the delivery.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he could, and I ain't even read it because I just watching that nigga, he just looked just stupid. But I could see why you can say like,
I don't know.
I'm
I
not
could be
African
Jewish. I don't fucking know.
Right, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, but
Israelite, you know?
something. But I could get why he's saying that. I mean,
He said he from the Pork and Beans Project.
he ain't lying.
First 48 shit.
No, nobody, unless you did the 2-3 and Me, which don't even exist no more, knows your true lineage. Unless you got a family member that be, you know, the historian. Like your great 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 granddaddy came over here on the boat and he was in this tribe from here and this is all this happened. If you don't know that, then it's American.
No, it's a fact. That's why I'm not opposed to if you say other or some shit like that. Like, yo, I mean, I know that's why sometimes they took African American off and just put black or shit like that. Because some people feel as though like, yo, I'm not African.
My homeboy be putting other and put brown. He like, I'm brown. I ain't black. Like, all right, Jay Black. His nickname is Jay Black though.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so it's, I mean, like you said, it's difficult. It's difficult to go back and know the absolute truth because people I know, they say they do that ancestry shit and it comes back the same or like it's false, like it's lies. Like the ancestry shit is that shit better than said you got Irish in you or some whole shit. Like how, brother?
Great grandma, great grandma let that little leprechaun spank.
Like how? Like, nah.
All right. Here is one. I wish we had a lady here to talk about this, but we don't have one this time. But we're gonna talk about 3 signs that a woman is interested in a man.
3 signs that girl want to smash. Listen up. Number 1, she said, you smell good. Any type of compliment at all. Trust and believe me, women are not going to compliment you unless she wants something out of it. Or especially if you're ugly. But if she tells you you smell good, that's a little different. She's
Welcome
basically
to the
saying she
Jane
wants to
Friends
eat you off the
Podcast.
bone. She want to see how you smell with no clothes on. I promise you I'm not going to tell any ugly man that I'm not interested in that he smells good. But if you smell really good, then Fema is going to do the talking for us. Number 2, eye contact. I'm not staring no ugly man in the face for more than 5 seconds. You got 2 seconds to get up on my face. But if she keeps staring at you, like she giving you that eye contact, yeah, that's code word for I want to rip your clothes off. And right now I'm doing it with my eyes. She want to smash, I promise you. Like all you see is hard eyes, googly moogly. I'm just telling y'all what I know. Number 3, if she's touchy feely. She found any excuse to touch on you. Touch on your arm, your hand, your neck. She trying to work her one on the low. She want to see how your skin feel, how your muscles feel, how it would feel grabbing on you. I'm telling you that girl want to smash. And
What we thinking? Some fact to that?
It's a little factual. Some of it is a compliment, but you know.
The googly eyes, so she's staring at you. Maybe.
A lot of women don't stare.
They don't.
So if you get that look, you get that nasty Nate look, fresh meat on the line, you want to eat your cocktail fruit. Yeah,
He said nasty Nate.
yeah, they give you that look too. Shit. But no, some just give you the compliment that you smell good though.
I think though, one of the ways where you know she's interested.
That dagger was gonna give you some cut that day though, at Cashland party.
Oh yeah, she was about to come out of retirement from the strap on.
Yeah. She's gonna put the strap on away. She's gonna put that bitch in her book bag.
Put the dress back on. Yeah. She damn sure
I
moved
got
me
these
out the way.
cheekies on for you, boy.
No, ma'am, no. I take that drink though. Bloop bloop. Yeah, get to make it a double. I'm trying to think of signs. I don't know. Signs you know she's interested in you. in today's era, when she's genuinely interested in your health and well being, that's when you know. Like most times, like
What about you out? You meet you out and about,
and she's interested.
You out at the club or something like that, at a bar like we were at.
Oh, they find a. I know I'm probably back myself in the corner in this one, but she find a reason to be seen by you. You know what I'm saying? They going out of their way to be seen so that you can initiate some type of interaction with them. Like I just didn't girl go to the bathroom. We said, well, like,
Right.
hey, she been drinking all day. Like, yo, you good? Maybe. Oh no, homie. Oh, then you know.
And I'm sure the conversation be a little different. They're more talkative. It ain't just like they one word in you, or like you annoying them, or like, oh, you see me, I'm with my friend. So if like you catching, you understand when you catch that rhythm, and now they're talking to you. So you like you totally understand. This is maybe a time to shoot your shot, because if the shit's still going, it's almost like she's just sitting there waiting for you, like, because she might not be the type to be like, well, here, take my number. Mm-hmm. She's waiting for you to do the courting of like, yo, ask me the fucking number. Yeah. For the fucking number. So
yeah, no, it's in closing though, it's in this Me Too shit. Like, I was just, I think it was while we was gone, I was looking at something where like women feel offended if you tell her to smile. Like women really get offended.
I literally don't do that shit.
I don't do it either.
I've never been a guy like, girl, smile. Like, hey, look, I don't know what the fuck wrong with her. If she want me.
The girl's like, he's like, hey, beautiful, smile. She's like, why the fuck are you telling me to smile? Like, that's offensive to me. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, I've never.
So I'm like, I don't see what the big deal is, but I don't know.
I don't, because I mean, you don't want to look at a person like, why the fuck is your mug just broke down? Like, no matter if someone find you attractive or not, you just see a person just like, you see who knows what might be going on personal in your life on why your mug is broke down, and you're not smiling at a stranger, or you're standing in line waiting for something. You might be irritated, like, I've been fucking waiting. I'm ready to go. So yeah, I don't know.
I seen a dude. And this is why, like, I say, like, dudes, because women be like, oh, men don't approach women no more. I was coming out of Target, and the lady dropped her bank card, and the dude was like, excuse me. And he finally got attention, because she was ignoring him putting her shit in the car. And she was like, motherfucker, I got it, man. He was like, I'm just telling you drop your fucking bank card. And she kind of looked like, and still had attitude like, oh, like, that's why ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
It is, and see, I think why it's so many hookups on social media now, because between rejection, and it's a little bit more easier, because it's like, if you shoot your shot at a woman and she just reads your shit, leave you on red, or just don't open up the DM, like, it's like, cool, that was like, fuck it, damn, she ain't even open up my shit. Versus, same thing, you see this woman leaving out the supermarket, and hey, how you doing? Like, because this show, where else are you going to fucking meet people, right? So I don't understand like how some women get upset. I mean, because I see it on Twitter and comments and shit like that, that when a man is trying to shoot a shot, like, when is it appropriate? If you aren't with your kid, or because I would never shoot my shot at a person with their kid.
Yeah.
Or they're walking with their mom or some shit like that. Like, I'm not about to stop you. Like, hey, excuse me, miss. I mean, I don't holler at women anyway, but it's difficult. It would be difficult because it seems like, all right, you in a club setting. We spoke on this before. You're in a club setting, and you think like, all right, let me try to, I see this young lady. Yeah, she's dancing with her friends. It looks like, let me try to slide in there. Maybe she trying to halfway give me some rhythm. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm such and such, like, you single, this and that. And they just don't want you, rap. Oh, I'm with my girls. I ain't know that. Like, oh, okay, I mean, I don't give a fuck about you being with your girls. fuck is your phone number?
Right. Give it to me. Or no.
I mean, but and like it is a double-edged sword because I understand like some of these Negroes is crazy as shit, so they can't take rejection. Fuck you, bitch.
And they go to fighting a woman.
Yeah. They ready to throw a drink on them, spit on them, all types of shit because yeah. So it's hard for a woman to maybe say, I'm not interested. And I understand you don't come out, you didn't come outside to get hollered at. Like, yo, I just came outside, yo. I'd have had a stressful motherfucking work week. These motherfuckers getting on my nerves. I just want to come outside for a second. But if you look good, more than likely somebody gonna holler at you.
And women be like, I don't know what he trying to holler at me for. I ain't dressed like.
That's another thing that irritates me though when I see it, that like women feel some type of way if a guy holler at you because
you ain't dolled up.
You in the ponytail and a sweatshirt. And
I still see that ass through the essentials, baby.
That shit still sitting up like two bunk beds.
Yeah, and we see the potential. Like you might, women the opposite. They want to see you at your best. We can see you at your lowest because we see. Goddamn, we see potential. Let me fix up. I could, put a little baby hairs on, get a little Balenciaga, hit her with some Jordans. We're gonna swap that out. We're gonna change the sweatpants up, put you and then you can be good. But yeah.
That should be like, I'm looking like I ain't had no lashes on. I ain't draw my eyebrows on. And he trying to holler at me like, girl, out this bitch looking like RoboCop. If that man wanted to fucking talk to you, like that man talk to you. Shit.
All right. So Bernice Burgos was on the Joe Budden podcast this past week. And it made waves all over social media.
Right. And if you don't know who Bernice Burgos is, she was a bartender.
A legend.
She was a star tender at Starlets in New York. Famous for dating Drake. One time she was connected to T.I. Jaylen Brown from the Celtics and stuff like that, though. So
she is one of the baddest walking black women, period. So she said a few things that we plan to delve into.
The first social media buzz.
Yeah, the first one was Joe asked her, "How do you feel about your man cheating?" Now this is coming from a top tier bad chick, and when I say she's a 10, she's a fucking 10. Body work and all, I don't give a fuck. Call it what you want. She's a 10. Her answer was, "As long as I don't get caught." I mean, long as she don't know or find out. Now, all you 4s, 5s, 6s, and 7s, shut the fuck up. You got one of the baddest on the planet saying, as long as I don't. Now, I'm not condoning cheating, though. But I think she's a realist. And they went down that rabbit hole. But then Joe asked her, what is romance to you? And that triggered everything. And I started asking every woman I know, what is romance to you? Nobody can seem to answer that question now. What the fuck is romance?
There is no romance. There is no romance in this relationship.
And after I thought about it, somebody asked me, well, Jay, since you asking, what the fuck is romance? So it took a few minutes. And to me, I'm going to give you a very broad, bland description of what romance is. Romance is this. Of course, sex is an act to reproduce, but also sex is a physical hugging, kissing, touching, and fucking are all physical ways as an extension to show somebody how much you love or care about them. So romance is a byproduct of that as well. It is any way for me to show that I love, care, and appreciate you. And it can come in various forms. I think that's about the broadest answer I could put without being, because, you ask somebody what romance is, and they'll say, the shit we were talking about on the phone, talking about, You go through my panty drawer and you cash at me $500 because you said, "Here you go, baby." You
Well,
get some
that's
new
the silly shit.
drawers.
You got to go with that's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
So Bernice says she thinks romance is if her dude sends her $500. She like, what's this for? And she was like, for you to get new underwear. And she's like, how do you know I need new underwear? He's like, oh, I went through your underwear drawer. And I was like, oh, she needs new underwear. Let me send you $500. And then she also said, if he calls or texts him like, hey, what you doing? And she says, I'm in the market. And he sends her $500. That's romance to her.
Nah, that ain't romance.
Well, goddamn it, I wouldn't be romantic to her.
Yeah.
Not.
And what was the third one? She said.
No, that was that. Then they asked her what was romance without money. And she said, having dinner, shutting the restaurant down, and just y'all two. Well, that's fucking money.
I know you fucking lying.
Bird brain. Yeah.
No, man. Shit. Shout out to Ocho, man. He took Roselle, whatever her name was, to McDonald's on the first date.
Sherelle.
And then he got a $30 room in Spain. First date.
Like, yo, when it comes to, all right, I have no problem with spending money.
Trick Daddy Nails. Let's go.
But I see it, I don't deal with it, but I see it so much on social media that a man has to, I guess, show that they're interested by continuously spending or buying something. And I don't understand it.
Oh, shit.
Like, and I'm not saying yes and no that it don't have to be a tick for tack thing, but I can show you that I like you in different ways than just always spending my money. I love expensive shit too. So can you actually keep up with me? Because the things that I like, just like they say, well, my cologne is $300 also.
Mine is too. Yeah.
I don't have any bags, but my wallet cost me $350.
Come on now.
I like expensive sneakers. I like Prada, Gucci, Louis. Those $800, $1,000. You don't see that, like, you don't think, be like, oh, I should buy these for them. Like, they always want you to buy shit for them. Oh, you why didn't you buy this for me? Why didn't you should do this, you should do that. Why?
This is gonna sound like bashing.
This is not even, because this is way different from being in a relationship. Because in a relationship, I buy you whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, you mine.
But far as the initial, we're talking, kind of dating type thing, like, why can't I just pay to fuck you? Or we can hang out. We can go to a nice restaurant.
That's the simplest way to put it.
And then, you want fuck? How much? And that's it. You want to pair of shoes?
That's really what they be fucking for anyway.
Because you getting on my nerves for a lifestyle
that you can't afford.
Most,
yeah.
And you probably just want that shit because that's what you see on social media.
So Willie Brown sent me this today. This girl believe the shit she's saying.
Fucked up. But the saying goes, men are in love and women are in business. Listen to this clip. in a situation where I guess you could say like I was kind of straight financially because he was taking care of me, but then I got to a point to where I didn't like him anymore. So then it's like I really need to make my own money now because I don't want to deal with you anymore. Like this relationship has ran its course, and I think a lot of the time women don't talk about that part of dealing with somebody who is like quote unquote taking care of you too, because sometimes you don't even really like that man for real no more. You really don't want to have to deal with him, but you're dealing with him because of what he's doing.
Welcome to the Jane Friends Podcast.
It's unfortunate that
Crazy. She believed that shit. Man, taking care of you. You said you really didn't like him in the first place. So now you gotta make your own money to get like
And then I know like some, because I actually used to do it myself.
What?
I would test women.
Me too. I know we talked about that before. Putting them to the test.
I would test you, and because I'm never going to ask you to buy me anything. Now you can pick out what I say that I want to buy myself or something that I like and get it, but I'm never going to be like, "Can you buy me that?" Never. I'm never going to do it. So I would test people. This is years ago, but I would test people and act for like simple shit. But I like to read, so can you buy me this book? Ooh. Can you, like, just simple stuff to just see that you're going to have to actually go get it. Now, sometimes you can just order it, but, I mean, you just fuck K-ass to Barnes & Noble, just buy the fucking book.
Amazon-y.
Yeah, something like that. Like, simple stuff that you can just ask and just see. I think, and you have some women, what I look like. Mm-hmm. All right, I ain't gonna actually buy me a pair of sneakers, right? Because what your grandmother said, I'm gonna walk out of your life with them, just right. So I can't ask you to buy me those sneakers. So,
all right, we almost out of here. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. The fight is finally here. Friday night.
They fight tomorrow.
Oh yes, sir.
It done already didn't happen
On the flicks.
He just slapped him.
Yeah, I see.
You seen that? Yeah,
So
halfway.
who you got? Who we got?
Of course, my heart say Iron Mike Tyson, but my pocket would say Jake Paul.
You gonna put a parlay on it?
Nah, I ain't fucking with that shit.
I got Mike Tyson. I think Mike gonna hit him with a blow like he.
You would, but the thing is, like, Jake Paul got to keep going to his little mystique that he has going till he fight like a real boxer.
He is right there.
No, like a real
active boxer.
Active, not.
So if Jake Paul get knocked out by Mike Tyson, this ain't gonna hurt him.
A little.
Not much though.
Nah, not much. Because it's
Like,
social media prowess.
If Mike, let's say, I'm gonna take a step further. If Mike comes out and knock this nigga out like it's 1994.
Then it's gonna be, it'll be good and bad because then they'll think Jake was a fraud. He really can fight though.
I know it. That's why
he's active. He really can fight. But it might help him because then you might have guys try to step up that think shit sweet. I mean, because he's not a real boxer, so none of the shit is under.
But he can fucking fight though.
Yeah, but none of the shit is really under sanctioned.
Yeah.
So all this shit is Floyd Mayweather shit is exhibition. So.
Yeah. Oh, you got him. I got Iron Mike, baby. I just he gonna fucking crack his ass with a body blow.
I don't see Mike knowing how to turn it off, like to go through what Mike has put himself and his body through. Because he had the health scare and all that shit. Because the fight been already supposed to happen.
Yeah, he been training.
So I don't think it's fake. I don't think it's fixed. I don't think Mike know how to fix it. I don't think he's hurting for money or anything to go in there and just be like, we're going to go in there and play around. Because like he damn near tried to fuck Roy Jones up.
Kill that man. Yeah. So, Roy's like, dang.
Yeah. Like,
this is exhibition. Like, ain't nobody get no belt. Like with Martin. He was like, when he beat that fat dude up to my, he told him, this is a charity event.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm come for blood. So
hell yeah.
I definitely would want Mike to win, but I don't know.
All right, before we get out of here, shout out to Young Thug. Thugger is home. I know we late, but I still had to shout him out. Thug is home. I got my Thug shirt. I'm gonna wear it next week. Thug is home.
Hey, good for him.
Happy for him.
Yeah, some people said they would have took that deal that he took.
Fuck it.
But I probably would take anything so I can get the fuck out of jail. And
here's why I would take it. Because you got to look at other people, right? Proof of concept. Wallow has been out on probation for a long time, and he came out and he was doing good shit. I think Wallow was supposed to be on probation for 20 years. Mm-hmm. They took him off.
They took him off.
They took him off. So I think if Thug do what he's supposed to do, he'll come off. It's just, it ain't a Fed. It's a state case, so we ain't that serious. So again, shout out to Thug. New music. What you been listening to, man?
Benny and 38.
For real?
Yeah, that should be. I've been listening to a whole lot of Benny.
Okay.
I posted a video of it yesterday, letting the Tessie do his thing on 95. I was bumping Benny. Yeah, I've been.
All right, so you've been bumping Benny.
I know what the fuck's supposed to come out tomorrow. Lil Baby, he has a single he's dropping. The Weeknd is dropping an album. Nicki Minaj and Juice WRLD has a song. I ain't heard Denzel Curry in a minute. He's dropping an album. Corday is dropping an album tomorrow. He was on somebody. He was freestyling. It was nice too.
I've been listening to Capella Gray, Vibe Responsibly, the Afties, ASAP Ferg dropped, Daryl Ab Soul dropped Soul Burger, R.I.P. to Quincy Jones. I've been playing Back on the Block album by Quincy Jones. Young White Soul, Mac Ayres, Ayres, dropped this album called Cloudy. R&B, not the rapper Fabo. It's an R&B singer named Fabo. He dropped this shit called 5,000 Degrees, a little 3-pack. For some reason, I've been listening to D'Angelo, all his shit. Maybe because I got this record player and I've been buying records like fucking crazy.
I see you got a little stack up there.
Yeah. Who else I've been jamming to?
Did you get a chance to see? I missed it because I remembered and then I forgot. Did you watch any of the Louisiana Fest with the Hot Boys reunion?
Wayne smoked it. I cape for Wayne. I see why he wasn't picked for Super Bowl. Although I still think he can do it. You can't really do a lot of Wayne songs. He would have to do like just all features, and that's a lot of moving pieces to keep bringing either all the artists or I don't know. You want to really do your songs, not just features. So I get it. But I still better not see no fucking Atlanta artists in 2028 in goddamn in Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
I like the way you move. It's gonna be Big Boy Andre. You gonna be out that bitch with that flute.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Who was it? Big Gip. Was it Big Gip? No, it wasn't Big Gip. Not Clark Kent. The nigga from Atlanta, the other sneakerhead, the other DJ. Greg Street said that there will be another Outkast album.
I believe it.
So
I believe it.
I think that might be the kickoff. But LMA dropped a 3-pack. I was listening to that. I'm still listening to Big X The Plug. I'm still listening to him.
His album hard.
Hell yeah. Kodak dropped the 3-pack. I can't get into that Uzi Vert. I tried. Jacquees, Baby Making, fire. He's singing his ass off. Tyler the Creator and Kiana Lede. Oh, and Freddie Gibbs. I'm listening to Freddie Gibbs. I played that. Big Moochie Great. That's one of Dolph artists.
Okay.
He good. All right, man. Close thoughts. What you got?
I didn't even come prepared. I thought I had one, but I didn't. But shout out to my man Jay at work. Jay dropped off a gift in the whole 9 at Casamigos. So I appreciate you, Jay. Just another quick thing of shout outs. Just shout out to everybody who support the show. Always like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, family members about us. We kick shit. We try to keep it real and give y'all great content. So just show us love by, just
fight these algorithms.
Telling people about us. And, we definitely greatly appreciate it. We definitely trying to figure out a few things to have.
Take it to the next level.
Yep, and have some hosts, some guest hosts. Donnie finally gonna fucking show up one of these days with some slick glasses on and shit.
He got the diamonds.
Yeah, so one of these days Donnie slide back through, get Cousin Nash back on here.
Mm-hmm.
We got our fan favorite Myra, so definitely gonna be a lot to come for real.
Yeah. So mine is this one is a little personal. And I ain't get it from no one like that. This was mine made up. In this, people go through things, people make mistakes, and you learn from them. If you base things off the mistakes that people made, then you'll never make it in life because nobody is perfect. On that note, this is JFP. I was going to ask about holiday plans, but we can talk about that next week, what we're doing for the holidays. This is Jennifer's Podcast, episode 243. I want to send a shout out to those that waiting for them, those that waiting for them, those that waiting for them in the future. Shout out those that hanging at the VA all day. Shout out United States of Baltimore, Zone 18, and the rest of PG County.
And shout out to Donald. He laid his grandmother to rest today.
Yes.
So prayers and wishes to my big dog.
Yeah, big dog. We in our thoughts and prayers, man. Sorry if we, a little rusty. We've been off, man. A little rusty, but we back to it, and I promise you we're gonna have some fire next week. I am going to end the podcast with a fucking slap. This is Damani, and the song is called Trying.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.
Turn them up. And on that note, we gone.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.